Right, back onto Horizon 1 for part 3 of the playthrough. I've done some tweaks. Hopefully, we will crash less. That does mean, though, that I have I've played this game between parts. You'll notice I have 600 grand now. I'm gonna be honest. All I did to test the game was to drive around the map, and I collected some discount signs on my way around. Didn't enter any races, didn't do any, maybe I did some speed camera zones or some bullshit, some of these PR, well, I guess they're not PR. I guess these aren't PR stunts yet, are they? That's weird. PR stunts are a different thing in this game. Huh. Yeah, I did some like cameras and stuff like that just because I was driving around, and yeah, it happened. I gained about, look at the end of the last part. It was probably about 150 grand just by driving around for 40 minutes. I managed to get 40 minutes of gameplay before it crashed. So fingers crossed we can keep that up and potentially get a bit more. What else happened? I think I unlocked a showcase event. It might have been this one. Or this one. No, I think we unlocked that one in the stream. That one I think I unlocked just while I was driving around because, again, my rep goes up and blah, blah, blah. And we have a barn find. I don't know if that might have actually also been while I was offline. So a couple things came up, but no, I didn't do any of it. Yeah, new barn find. So we need to figure out what this is. Should we go there? We've got a street race observatory as well. So maybe we should go and get the barn find first thing to do. Should we teleport to the media center? Do we? Oh, we don't even have the outpost up here. We didn't even bother getting it. Okay, shit. We need to go do that. Mako, what's up, dude? How's everyone doing? I'm doing all right. How are you? What do I want to drive? Let's drive a Corvette. I feel like I'm not really driving but yeah, hopefully, yeah, man. Hopefully it's just fine. It will crash. It will crash. This game crashes on Xenia. There's not really too much that can be done to completely stop it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. And I've just had a message to ask me what I want from Domino's. Medium, pepperoni, and cool. Yeah, it still has issues with the car preview stuff. That's fine. Dealt with that in Forza Motorsport 4. Dealing with that here. This game just tends to have bigger issues. I'm not sure what the, well, I was gonna say I'm not sure what the difference between this and Forza Motorsport 4 are. I think I do know. I think it's a big open world and probably a lot of other things that act a little differently to Forza Motorsport 4. But yeah, this is Forza Motorsport 4. You could get apart from little graphical glitches here and there, or I would say 90% flawlessly. This is like 60%. If it wasn't for the crashes often, it would be like 80%. But that is that's a big drawback, is the often happening crashes. Oh, shit. Yeah, this has a lot of other stuff to deal with than a closed track racer. There's a lot of other stuff going on in this game. So, fair. I don't know what part of emulation is broken for it. Never will, because I'm not that smart. Maybe someone can figure it out and fix it one day. That would be lovely. That being said, isn't there, there's a project or something going on to... Is decompile the correct word? Put Xbox 360 games into separate, just literal executables for PC. Literally just run it, not no emulator needed. So maybe that's going to be the better way to do this one day. I don't know. We'll have to see how all that stuff comes out. smarter people were on it than I am. I truly do not know. 69 discount signs. Nice. Can we get nice in the chat? Yeah, I really don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to make this work as much as possible. Maybe I should have done a bit more testing and stuff before I started it. But yeah, whatever. Sonic Unleashed has a recompilation that people were working on. Midnight Club. Yeah, Midnight Club LA. That was sort of the thing that I saw from it, right? That's what I saw, is that people doing a Midnight Club LA recompilation. Thank you, Gilbert. Oh, there's a street race up there. Should we have a little look? See, have a look. What's going on in here? What sort of events have we got up and down Red Rock? Up, down, and around. Sonic Unleashed. That's the one where he's like, well, Unleashed, isn't it? Okay, so A class and B class. Okay, we can come back here in the S2000 Integra at some point. Wow, did the time of day just change completely while we were in there? The fuck? Right, is there a discount sign over here? No, there actually... Oh, there isn't? What the fuck? I don't think there was. It's weird. It's just such a cool little... Like, there's just a little theatre there. Weird. Like a little stage set up. I wouldn't mind discovering some roads as well around here. Didn't we check how long nighttime lasts in this game? I think it's 8. Did we last on 6 or 8 minutes? Versus like 20 something. I think it was 24 to 8 or something. Oh shit, there's the barn find. Oh yeah, we came here for the... Wait, guys, what do we think the barn find is? Shit, what do we already have? Hang on, I'm gonna go to the garage. I need to figure out what we already have. I already forgot. Shit. You think it's the DB5? Have you just been guessing that until it's correct? 6 to 18. Yeah, maybe. That would make more sense. On EB110. Interesting. Right. So we have... Go to the garage because it'll tell us separately there. Barn find. So we've got the EB110. So we don't have... Yeah, we don't have the DB5. We don't have the race car. We don't have the Shelbys. And a CUDA? No, we've got the CUDA. One second. Let me Google Forza Horizon 1 barn find. I just want to know what cars are barn find. I don't want to know. So, the DB5, the DBR1, the 250 Testarossa, Jag D-Type, and the Shelby Daytona are the ones we do not have. Those are the 5 that we don't have. I think it's the DB5. I actually think it is. I think it's going to be the DB5. Should we have a look? Shall we have a gander? And we'll come back and do those PR stunts so we can teleport up here quicker. I know you can definitely see it on the way. Like, there's a big possibility that my camera actually did catch what the car was. I gotta say, I didn't see it. Maybe someone in the chat did, and they're cheating right now. But I think it's the DB5. Do I? Oh my... You know, honestly, you know what? Before I was going to say DB5, I was going to say the CUDA. And it's not the CUDA, because we've got it. So, let's see. Is it the DB5? Oh my god, it actually is?
I am really impressed with this find. And I wouldn't be surprised if
Me and Rand. Me and Rand, we're just built different. We're just better. We're just better.
British classic.
Hell yeah.
She needs a bit of the old magic here and there, but I'll have her gleaming like
Common Rand W. What about me? I got it right too. The fuck? What about... Oh. Hell yeah. What's that? I think I've had 2 or 3 out of the now 6, I guess. Oh no, 5. Sorry. It must be. I think I'm on 3 out of 5. Oh, actually no, it is 3 out of 5 because I've got the gull wing, I got the M1, and I just got that. So 3 out of 5. Maybe 4. Did I get either of the other 2? I don't think I did. Right, what's this event? Red Rock Rampage. A-Class all-wheel drive.
Your car isn't eligible.
Don't got one. I don't really want to just auto-upgrade there. So, A-Class all-wheel drive. Let's keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll get some sort of, like, souped-up Evo. I already got the Evo 10, right? So. Also, fellas, I want to spin an idea by you. And I'm sure the general consensus will probably just be yes. How do we feel about IRL car content? How do we feel about that? Because I am, like, one, what's it called? One suggestion or one encouragement away from buying a DJI Osmo Nano and a microphone, which all in all is probably about 330 quid, which is expensive. But I'll be able to capture some car content for my own car, which would be good because I always wanted to do that with the Alpha, but I just never did. I think, you know, something I want to try and, well, something I'm doing a bit more this year, or I'm trying to do a bit more of, is just to do things, like, just do it, you know, like Nike says. But, like, you know, I bought the car, I was, you know, I almost bought a car at the start of last year and didn't do it. That was probably a good idea that I didn't do it, but this time it was like, come on, you gotta get a cool car. I gotta get a cool car one day. I think there'd be some interesting content to do on the S2000 and stuff like that. Obviously, I go to the racetrack. God, starting next week, actually. Yeah, the first event is Saturday. Or Sunday. Depends which one I go to. There's sort of 2 events going on. I don't really want to go both days. To 2 different places. There's Brick Car at Alton Park on the Saturday, which is sort of what I'm leaning on right now, is Brick Car at Alton Park. Or there's like some sort of event going on at Santa Pod, and my friend she actually has her car like on the stand of like her little car club, so that's cool. So maybe I go to that instead. Like, I don't know. I've never been to Santa Pod, so that's sort of making me feel like, well, maybe I should go to Santa Pod. But also, I need to have a look and see what's going on at Brick Car, and then maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to thingy instead, Santa Pod. Santa Pod is a bit further away, I will say. It's like double the journey. Alton Park's like an hour away from me. I can get there in like an hour. Santa Pod is probably about 2 hours, give or take traffic. So yeah, we'll see. Oh shit, yeah, I need to get 99 now. Oh, there we go. As long as I just commit to crash into a wall at the end of it, we'll be fine. You have an S2000 now, you'll probably pick the longer drive. Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But like, it is more draining to drive than the Alpha one. Obviously, like, obvious, but like, yeah, it is actually more draining to drive it, but yeah. Oh, the DB5's back. What was I saying? I completely just lost track there. But yeah, it's a bit more draining to drive. Like, it is bumpier, it is rattlier, it's more difficult, I guess, in ways. It's not like, dude, it's not like, you know, that much more difficult, but it is a little bit, it's a little bit more draining. But I mean, I'm gonna do 2-hour, 2.5 hour, 3-hour drives in it at some point anyway.
Hey.
So, I mean, you know.
Great photo.
Short drives on the S15 require more concentration. It's also so rewarding. Yeah. Yeah. I just do need to get out and drive my car. You know what I mean? I do need to get out and do it. Yeah, maybe I'll yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna write, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write down on a little notepad that I remember of just compare brick car versus Santa Pod. I've never been to Santa Pod. It's a very popular place in the UK. I mean, people know Santa Pod, I feel like, from across the world. It's like that in Silverstone in the UK, you know what I mean? I feel like Santa Pod's pretty famous. Have you guys heard of... I'm saying this. Have you guys heard of Santa Pod? None of you are in the UK as far as I know. Actually, Mako, I don't know where you're from. Or where you're at. But... Chunkers, Harukawa, and Rand, if you're still here. I know Art. Yeah. My favorite song in this game? Ooh, what's your favorite song from this game? Never heard of it. From Portugal? Okay. Ooh, Portugal. I've not heard of that track. It's not it's a drag strip. Not necessarily a track, but yeah. I mean, Ted knows Santa Pod, but he lives in the UK. Heard of Santa Pod, but I don't know what it is. I assume it drives through a small circuit. Okay, well, heard of it is enough, I think. Many years ago, I first heard about it. Yeah, it's a very popular drag strip in the UK. Ted will attest. Horizon 5 better, by the way. According to Ted, you can. I'll let you guys jump on him for that. Oh shit! I just lost. Uh-oh. The people with pop and bang courses, yeah. Yeah, so that's the part of Santa Pod that I'm like, do I really want to go to Santa Pod? So Ted, you just got here. I'm debating. There's 2 events going on next weekend. There's Alton Park on Saturday, which has Brick Car, and maybe some other bits and bobs. I need to just have a gander. And on Sunday, there's like an event going on at Santa Pod that I don't really know too much about, but my friend is going with her car, and her car's like going to be on a stand and stuff. So that'd be kind of cool just to go for that whole thing. But yeah, I've never been to Santa Pod as well, so that's like sort of part of the thing of being like, I want to go. So I feel like I should go at some point, even if it is going to be pop and bang tunes and shit. So maybe I'll just do that, and maybe my friend gets me free tickets. I don't know. Ooh. I'll have to drive there. Alton Park I've actually heard of. Thank you, Toka Games. Yeah, Alton Park is like my my local. I say that there's a more, not to dox myself, there's a more local racetrack. If anyone's heard of Three Sisters in the UK, which I do need to get to because that is. Well, I'm not going to dox myself too much, but it's outrageously close. It's rather close. So yeah. Right, what have we got here? B-Class Open. We can definitely go do that. So let's do that. Have you been to Santa Pod, Ted? He said, you know, Ted making fun of pop and bang tunes while he has a golf, by the way. Just saying.
You can't enter this event in that car. You need to select
Is this
another one from
off-roady?
your garage.
Mixed surface, yeah.
The officials won't let you into
Let's
this
get
event
Quattro,
unless you
come on. Bro's gone whole high and mighty now. He's got to do that. Yeah, look. I didn't say I was better than you. I just am better than you because I drive a Honda S2000.
In Ukraine,
I know Snetterton, Alton, Brands Hatch, I think
is putting neck on
more
tree
smaller UK circuit. I can't remember the name. Yeah, I mean, we've got a number of small circuits in the UK, and I love them. They're great. Donington and Alton Park I've been to, of the racetracks that I've been to. Well, I've been to those two and Silverstone. Those are the 3 racetracks I've actually been to. Okay, or just in general. It's great. They're all great. I forgot we're on hard for this. I do actually need to, like, sort of concentrate. Top Gear test track is dead from what I heard. It's still there. But look, it is also, like, just an airstrip. I'm pretty sure it's still there. I'm pretty sure for a while it was housing development and stuff. Like, they were just going to build houses on it instead. Which sort of makes sense. Like, look, yes, the Top Gear test track is, like, a nostalgic thing in, you know, all of our eyes, and we all love it and remember it and stuff, but, like, it's not really being used. I think it is still there as is. I don't think it's been housing developed on just yet, but there were or there are plans. One of the two. They still do track days. Oh, do they do track days still at Top Gear? Okay. They do track days at Top Gear? Oh, shit. Right. Taking the S2000, I'm going to get a better lap time than the Stig. Experiences. Damn it. To be fair, taking your own car to the Top Gear test track that's dangerous. That's dangerous, isn't it? That would be a problem. You know, that would be a problem. There was a video recently of Jimmy Broadbent. Yes, there was. Yeah, Drive Tribe and stuff. They still do some videos on the Top Gear test track, so it still exists. It is absolutely still there. But Armstrong snapped his 911 there, trying to take the follow-through flat freely. Oh, it begins. I feel like I need to play the old Toka game. I didn't. I have no experience with them at all. The old Toka games and the old GTR games. I never
In Ukraine, we say drive
yeah,
like you,
I never played them.
on tree stumps.
I feel like they'd sort of be up my alley.
Forward to bringing down the axe.
Just because of some of the, especially GTR, some of the cars that are in them. I mean, the old GT cars is like my bread and butter. That's my shit, you know? Whoa! Xander's had a problem. Is that foreshadowing for my Audi Quattro? I really hope not. Jesus. Oh, he's back. Wait, how did he not even... Well, he lost one position, I guess, but like, what? Xander's a fucking wheel, man. Jesus. He's not going to be in Horizon 6. I think he might be, actually. I think you're wrong. I think he is going to be in Horizon 6. He made damn sure of it. He's like, I'm not missing Japan. Fuck that. Been thinking of making an EA Tracks type playlist on Spotify just for the ha-has. What do you mean EA? What do you mean? Isn't EA Tracks just making a playlist? Just picking what you do and don't want? I mean, I've got a bunch of... On my Spotify. I don't know why I'm not really promoting my Spotify because I don't really get anything from people following me on Spotify, but some of my... I've got some of my best of playlists. On stream, we're actually listening right now to the best of Horizon 1 playlist that I curated. And I just put the best of game songs in there. Although I say game songs, actually, I've been working this week on the best of Fast and Furious. I'm thinking I'm just going to do the first 3. Because the music widely changes from 4 onwards. Not best of Nickelback. I think Spotify does let you make an empty playlist, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I have to make an album cover for it and stuff, or playlist cover. Yeah, sorry, Ted. Does Horizon 1 feel like PGR at all? PGR is also a game that I never really touched. But I've got to say, I do have less interest in PGR. I don't know why that is. I just don't... I don't know. I don't really have an interest in playing PGR. Maybe I should? Like, is there a best PGR, or is it just the newest one, which was, what, PGR 4? Was that the one with the 430 on the front? The front? The front? Oh. Putting those in for fun. Right. A-Class Red Rock. Should we go do that? While we're here. I need an A-Class off-road car, though, don't I? So I could upgrade this to A-Class or the Evo. I know, Harakawa, you mentioned an R34 earlier, but if it's for dirt, I don't really want to do it. I don't really want to put an R34 off-road. I could. Nothing's stopping me. The absolute perfect class and requirement, but... PGR 4's the newest one? Okay. Yeah, I just never played them.
And you don't have to be some swab
I played one very briefly. And you know what? I don't even think I drove. I think I just looked around the menus and I walked around in a garage of like a friend's file save or something. You know, where you can have like, what's it called? You can have, what was I gonna say? Like arcade games. Is it, what was it? Geometry Wars. It was Geometry Wars, wasn't it? It was the 360 arcade title that came from PGR. Completely blanked on the name of the game though. I want to upgrade the Evo 10. I guess I could do the Raptor as well, but I'm not going to do that. The Raptor or the Quattro? I think I'm going to do the Quattro up, actually. I want to... Oh, you can't do the... Oh, you can't do the kit, can you? My eye. Ooh, rally tires? Yeah, alright. I don't know what wheels we can do. This car doesn't even have wheels by the looks of it. Engines. Oh, you could put the V10? Oh my god, that's hilarious. You can put the Audi R8 V10. Or the 5-cylinder. You can put the 5-pot in here. Is this this isn't a 5-pot, is it? What's an Audi Quattro stock? Is it a 4-pot or a 6-pot? Or is it a 5? It's not. It's not a 5. It's not a 5. Is it? Is it a 5? Is it an inline 5? Audi Quattro engine. It's an inline 5. Oh shit. It's not a 1 liter vehicle. Not a 1 liter EcoBoost. Don't think it's that. Let's put power in it though, because I felt a bit underpowered. Okay, more power then. There we go. Right, cool. Get out there. Right, I didn't realize that. I guess I never thought about it, to be honest. The Audi Quattro is, I've got to say, like, for me personally, don't get me wrong, if I saw one, I'd be like, cool, hell yeah. If I saw the rally ones, I'd be like, cool, hell yeah. Saw one of these, yeah, I'm into it. I'm into looking at it. I'm into having a gander, right? But of all the rally cars and stuff, I feel like I just didn't, this one doesn't, it's not as big for me. I don't know. I'm not as interested as, say, like, I mean, for me, the peak rally car is like Evo, maybe Evo 6. Even though Evo 6, I'm not huge on that. You know, 4, 5, 6 generation of Evos. Subaru Bug-Eye, Ford Focus, Mark 1? I don't know. I don't know. The Quattro, it doesn't. It does. It does and it doesn't. It's not the one for me, but I'm still like, hell yeah, sick. I can appreciate it, but I'm not gagging for it. You know? Oh, shit. Clearly, I'm just crashing it into fucking walls. That's me with the RS200. Really? Yeah. I think I'd prefer an RS... Oh, would I? Standard RS2... Like, if we're talking like the road versions, I think the RS200 I'm more interested in. But the actual rally version, I think the Audi... Because the Audi, like, with the big kit on it and stuff... I mean, yeah, that's just like, those things are crazy, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's not, in terms of like Group B stuff, it's not the top of my list, I don't think. Ooh, tier list Group B cars? Ooh, wait. Can I rage bait some people to rank cars that I don't know anything about? That's an idea, isn't it? The tier list video for the Horizon 3 map went up the other day. The Horizon 2 one actually sort of went a little, it popped off a little bit. I think it got, let's just have a quick look. How many views did it get? It popped off a little bit on TikTok. 4,800 views, give or take. It's on now. It popped off a little bit the other day. And I know that's not like a lot for, well, not even TikTok, but for me, that's like pretty decent. I'm sort of, in my TikTok, I'm sort of stuck in like 300 view hell. I'm just sort of stuck there. And I'm sure there's ways to get out of it and play the algorithm. I don't know. I'm putting out content and fucking crashing on Xenia. Oh dear. Yeah, the Horizon 3 one went out the other day. And people were not a fan of what I had to say about the Horizon 3 map. People really... You know what? I'm going to say some people actually commented in the like, I so agree. That's actually reassuring. Is that some people commented the like, no, I agree. The Horizon 3 map is boring. It's the most glazed Forza Horizon by miles, I think. B-Class Rally is top fun in Horizon 5. You think? I don't really know. I'm gonna say with Horizon 5, I've not raced very much. I sort of just drove and did some photography and just sort of enjoyed the game in a different way. I didn't do any racing and stuff like that, really. A bit here and there, but like not. I don't know, racing isn't really what draws me towards Forza Horizon, which is very weird to have for a racing game, is that the racing is not really the interesting part of it. But you know what, I gotta say, that's probably like a characteristic that a lot of the great racing games have. Like even this game isn't like, people aren't saying that the racing is insane and awesome and stuff like that. People are saying with this game it's more about the vibe and stuff like that, right? I think that's the like the main takeaway people have from this game. Like TDU 2 as well is a game that like the racing, well, the driving in general is not the fun part I really don't want to abandon a playthrough. I really don't want to do that. I really don't. But if this is going to continue like this, we might have to abandon a playthrough of Horizon 1, which would be such a shame. But I mean, we're a month off from Horizon 2, so I'll have to figure out something else to do in the meantime. You know what I need to do? I need to get back on LMU. Ted, I saw you got an achievement on Steam on LMU the other day. You went back on it. I've not been on it in forever. I've not had the wheel out in a little while. The only times I've been getting out the wheel recently was to play a set of Corsa Evo and drive the Honda S2000 around, to be honest. I've done 2 races in 4 months. I think that's 2 more races than I've done in the last 4 months. I've really, especially since I bought the subscription thing for a year, like the Race Pro, whatever it's called. And then just, I didn't play it very much. The reason I bought it is because I thought I'd be streaming it a lot more. And I wanted access to the practice sessions, so I wasn't just sat there on stream, bored. But then I just didn't stream it or play it very much. I didn't stream it because people, if we're being honest, people didn't tend to be interested in watching me sim race, whether that be iRacing or LMU, which is fine, which is fair and fine. But yeah, I need to maybe just play it, just in my own time, just play it. I need to spend less time on COD, which I will be doing, to be honest, I think, and more time just playing other stuff. Because usually my usual work day, my weekday I should say, is I'll work until about 5:30, 6, and then I'll jump on COD till about 8:30, 9, with my friends, and that's sort of, well, and then whatever happens after that is potentially more COD with another friend. But yeah, I just don't. I mean, I do enjoy COD, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy it. COD's like my main thing, obviously. But also, the way that COD works this year for the ranked playlist is that you can squad up in 4, right? 4 people and squad up until, if you get to the Crimson rank, you can only queue with 1 person and not 3 other people. So I can't really, and I'm now Crimson. I got Crimson, I think it was last night actually. So I can't really play with my friends anymore. So that's annoying. That's dumb as fuck. Yeah. I think what it's supposed to do is supposed to like reduce just people being in crazy cracked 4 stacks and stuff like that, which did get annoying, but like just make it so that 4s can only go against other 4s, or maybe 3s, and then, you know, whoever the singular people are don't lose as much, you know, ranking points SR as they would if they were in a 4 stack. Like, I don't know, like it's I understand, like I get it, but also it really fucks up that I'm just not able to play the game with my friends now. Like, I just can't do it. Also, something that was done in an attempt to save this game from crashing more, which doesn't appear to have worked so far, is there's some sort of graphical glitch with the rear view mirrors, as you can tell. So they're just sort of like there, but not, which is strange. On some cars it's fine, on this one it certainly isn't, so I don't know what that is, but yeah. I'll try and fiddle with this game more maybe, but we'll see what happens. If it keeps crashing at the rate that it is, we might just have to abandon the playthrough because it's getting a bit much. Getting a bit much. Is that not the point of ranked? Is to to level up and yeah, it's silly. It's a bit silly. Crab's up my ass trying to get me on LMU more. Yeah. I always see Crab. He streams it like sort of early in the morning for us. If I'm working, sometimes I'll jump in and lurk or jump in the chat, but I'm also working, so I can't, engage as much as I would like to with him. You know what I do see? I see that Tora actually have started doing LMU events, which is interesting. That's potentially something I could look into one day. I bet they'd be quite fun. If there's people joining them, I don't know who'll join them. Friday evenings? Is it Friday evenings?
This car I worry about.
Yeah.
Not been fully
Don't think I could do Friday evenings.
no problem, as beating you isn't much of a challenge.
I can't do things too late in my house because my stepdad works nights, so everyone's in bed, on a weekday, sort of at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I could play a game or something, like on a controller, but having the wheel out and the pedals bashing on the floor and stuff like that, it's a little unsociable for other people. Can't really do it. When NA people get off of work and Australian people wake up. Yeah, I understand the timings of, I get it. It totally makes sense. I just don't think it always works for me, personally. But of course, they don't time things for me personally, and I wouldn't expect them to. Especially since I've joined, 2 fucking events ever? Or 2 series ever, I should say. 2. No, I guess 3. 2 events and 1... No, 2 series and 3 events. No, 1 event. What? 2 series and 1 event. I did 12 hours of Sebring. 6 hours? What was it? Must have been 6. 6 hours of Sebring. Or, well, if you're us, 5.5 hours of Sebring. And then it was TSCC? And ASCC, was it? And what was the one I commentated? I'm not counting that as one, but I don't know. I wouldn't be against doing commentary. Commentary could potentially. I don't know. Well, would it? Could it be done? I don't know. I don't know. Commentary wasn't something I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. I think I did a good job on the Forza stuff. I think the problem sometimes with Forza was that it was difficult to find the action. As in, the action tends to happen between the same couple of cars, in the one specific race. So, what happens with Forza is that the group will sort of split, and some drivers will just have, they'll just have the most boring, nothing going on race ever. So you don't cut to them as much. And something that did get annoying, and I mean, this is just something that I should just ignore people in the chat for. But some people in the chat really got fucking annoying about, show this person, cut the camera to this person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, are you the fucking director? You don't actually understand what's going on. I don't know. It pissed me off. Some of the comments pissed me off. Most, you know, I gotta say, most of the feedback that I ever got from doing that stuff was like really good feedback, like exceedingly good feedback, and for that I'm grateful as well, because that was awesome. But some people in the comments of those live streams, username begins with a J and ends in a D. Fucking annoying, gotta say, really annoying. Thankfully, I don't interact with these people at all, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the comments were just, I don't know how they are as people or anything like that, so I'm not going to comment on that. I can't. But really, some comments were really, really annoying. Believe me, I'm trying to put on a good show. I'm trying my best. It's not always easy to make Forza look interesting. Would LMU be easier? Especially for, well, for camera controls, I'm sure it would be, because fucking hell, Forza's, this is Dodge. Oh, I've got an A-Class Dodge. Gorgeous. I thought this B-Dub Club one. Was that another one? Oh, that was B-Class as well. This is A. Maybe I need to detune the Corrado. Yeah, LMU surely has better camera controls and things like that. And I bet you can hook it all up on the Stream Deck. Oh, man. I bet I could make LMU work really well for cameras. I was going to say something. I figured you wanted to drive the Corrado. No, I thought I just went to the wrong event, but that's fine. We'll do the B-Dub one next as well. Everyone's in an A-Class Challenger. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, someone's in a Charger. Wow. They really are the black sheep amongst everybody else, eh? We're just the average American driveway in, like, fucking Alabama. They drive Challengers in Alabama? Where do they drive Challengers mostly? Americans in chat? Where do they drive Challengers mostly? Texas? They probably put these in Texas, right? They don't everywhere. You have to drive the Dodge now. That's a shame. I was sort of dodging it. Get it? I'm driving it. I'm driving it. Sorry. This is my favorite chapter. Well, this for the actual ones that made it to the road. Maybe the original, like the original ones. Sorry, when I say original, I mean of the modern, like the, you know, like the 2005 was it for Challenger? 2006, 2007 was the production, I think. The concept is the go. The concept is the guy. The concept was so good. And I'm so glad that the actual production one was like close enough, you know. It wasn't exactly, which is sort of why I prefer the concept, but it was close enough. Yeah, I think the first production Challenger of the modern version was 2007. And then was the Charger 2008? Yeah, Need for Speed Carbon had the, that's, I'm not gonna lie, Harry Coward, that is literally how I base, like, when the Challenger was a thing, was because I'm thinking, right, Need for Speed Carbon was 2006, it had the concept. So did Pro Street as well, actually. That had the concept and not the actual production version, so that was 2007. Maybe it was 2008? I don't know. I don't know. I really like the Challenger. I really like the those Challengers. But when they did when they started doing the Hellcats and stuff, I know that's like the people love those, but I'm not. Oh no, this is B-Class. Okay, cool. We're good. Yeah, the Hellcats don't really they don't do it for me as much. The new gen Charger came earlier. Did it? Was the Charger before the Challenger? I thought it was the other way around. I thought the Challenger came first. And then the Charger was 4-door. Dodge Charger. (2006) to present. Introduced in 2005. So 2008. Really? Wait, when did wait. When did the Challenger concept was unveiled at 2006? In 2005. Wow. The Charger, wow. I didn't realize the Charger was all okay. Oh shit. Oh no, it's a Midnight Club 3. Brilliant. And that didn't have either of them in. That had the weird Charger concept. God, that thing was so cool, the Charger concept. I mean, that's nothing like what actually happened, obviously. It had both. Remix had both. Was it as a cop car and not? You couldn't have it as a regular. You could have the concept as a regular car, but you could have the the Charger was a the actual production Charger was a cop car only. I'm trying to come up for some reason why I don't remember it. I'll see you later, Mako. Enjoy the nap. Naps. You won the actual Charger in Tokyo. It was listed as tuna. Ooh, now you say that, that sort of rings a bell. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I just don't remember the Charger in. Oh. Fair enough. Go. Miracle 3. What a game. I mean, we only played through that semi-recently, right? It was like last year. A tuner with luxury style customization. But it's it's neither of those, it's a muscle car. It's so weird. Would you count the Charger? I would count the Charger. It's a muscle car. The Charger's a muscle car. As long as it's got the V8. If it's like a fucking V6 or whatever other engines they put into it, then it's That's crazy. I was just in my head thinking, ooh, it hasn't crashed a bit. Muscle car for sure, but that game had a weird thing about not having modern muscle cars in the muscle cars class. I'm trying to think, did it even have any modern muscle cars? Like the Mustang wasn't, was it? Were there any Fords in that game? Were there? No Ford.
The front is awesome too.
Yeah, no Ford. That's weird. Alright, come on. Can we actually finish? Right? I wouldn't mind, but we're getting races that are going up to like 4 and 5 laps and stuff like that that take a little bit longer. Except the 96 Impala was listed as a muscle car that was 9 years old at the time. Yeah, I guess that wasn't a... Would it have been new? I mean, not new. It's not new, but I guess it was the... It wasn't now. It wasn't like a classic, you know, 60 cents thing, was it? I'm rambling here. Hell, dude, ramble away. Love it. Absolutely a big fan of it. The more I can learn about the games that I've played throughout the years and not realized some little bits about, I'm into it. I'm like halfway through on YouTube, a Spyro 2 retrospective. Oh, Spyro 2 such... I mean, I'm thinking I might hop on the PS2 emulator at some point and play through Spyro 2, because, man, I do have the Reignited trilogy, and I 100%ed the Reignited trilogy, actually. And what I really should do is, if I want to play some of those games, I should play the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, the remasters, because I need to complete those. I don't even think I completed Crash 1. I really just need to actually do those. I don't know. Crash 1's difficult, man. Crash Bandicoot 1 is actually a difficult game. This is getting a bit much.
Only see the back of
I'm
my
stuck in the
car.
R2 World Championship. R2 World Championship. Is that a game? Is that its own game? I don't know what that is. What's that? Oh, Forza Motorsport 4. Okay, that makes sense. When you said R2, hear me out, Harikawa. When you said R2, I'm like, oh, is that like the, you know, almost rally? Like, you know, well, it is rally, but like, you know, R2 cars are like rally cars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might as well have been a title for a mid-2000s, like, you know, rally game that wasn't quite Colin McRae. But it had some more oddball rally cars in there. That's what, when you said that, that's what I heard. But no, you're right. You are almost 100%ing Forza Motorsport 4, which is crazy, honestly. I mean, you know what? If I fancy it, I could just do that. Because I've got, you know, the save where we left off. I could just go and do that myself if I really wanted to. I don't think I'd do. There's a lot to do in Forza Motorsport 4, and I'm not particularly interested in all of it. And you know what? I gotta say, I think I got my fix. You know, I got my fix. I was surprised by how much the World Tour actually sort of just kept me interested. It didn't really. I'm gonna say. I mean, it didn't really do anything. It was just sort of event after event. You know, there's not really much going on to be like, whoa, there's, you know, refreshing gameplay or anything like that. I mean, you got the bowling every now and again, but you know, not really much beyond that. But yeah, I was surprised by how much I actually enjoyed just doing race after race on that game. I didn't expect it to last that long, and I didn't expect to enjoy it for that long. I really enjoyed my time with Forza Motorsport 4 again. I probably never completed it in the day either. I probably never did. That's another thing I need to get back onto. Minecraft. I started a Minecraft world like a couple months ago, and that's stayed where it's at. That stayed exactly where it is. Isn't Minecraft Realm something we want to do for the subs again? That was a fun time. Didn't last too long, but you know. What Minecraft phase does last that long? Every couple of years, everyone's got to have a bit of a Minecraft phase. I'm going to start doing it the way I did, by only moving up a class when I'm done with every race. It allows me to get to know the cars and what I can and can't get away with. Oh, you're doing it that's an interesting way to do it. Yeah, you just stay in that class of car and just do all that class, so like B8. Oh, so you're in R2. Wow, so you R2 and next up R1. Wow.
Darius Flint used to lose all the time. You try once more because...
Sorry, Alice. I will just be continuing, in fact. Mini Mayhem C-Class. Do we have a Mini C-Class? Oh, A-Class all-wheel drive. We have something for that. Let's go do that. with the exceptions like Porsche car. Well, yeah, if you can't afford it, then yeah, fair enough. But that's a cool way to do it, is to actually just, you know, some self-limited progression almost. Like, you're implementing the progression in your own way. This game is lovely. I know the shadow under the car is a little bit distracting, or a lot of it distracting, but I love this world. Oh, that guy. Ooh. Shadow under the car looks like a QR code. Guys, if you scan that, what do you think you get? Meat spin? Potentially meat spin. Guys, if you're new to the internet, don't Google that. Or do. I don't know. Scanning that and getting rickrolled. Oh my god, imagine if it was the imagine if it was. Oh, I should get that QR code tattooed. Rand, you didn't Google it, did you? You did. I'll Google whatever I want. Okay, I don't know if you do want to Google that though. That's sort of my point. I don't think you do want to Google that.
Your car is...
Google what? Meat spin. You guys have been on the internet for long enough to know what that is, right?
When all of this is over and I have beaten you, we
That's
will
way
sit
better
down
than all the
together and look
6.7s
at my
and
collection
stuff
of
that the kids do on the
platinum
internet nowadays.
transistors.
And the brain rot. I don't know if it's better, but it's funnier. And the sequel, Lemon Party. Oh, shit. God, imagine your surname was Cool. Jeron Cool. I don't know what that first name is. I've never seen it before in my life, but his surname is Cool. That's cool. It is, it literally, you know what? It literally is cool. Before that, it was 80085. Today's 6.7 was 1337. Yeah. With elite speak. But the kids don't know elite speak. That's what they should be teaching. We're learning like English and French and Spanish or whatever the hell they teach in classrooms nowadays. Elite speak. For your written exam on Leak Speak is just writing a lost episode of RB and the Chief. You get to write your own episode. What a series. Definitely a lot of words in that series that you don't say nowadays. You don't say it. For the better. But it's fine to go back and laugh at it because of, you know, you can go back and laugh at things. It's allowed. Okay? You think I'm not laughing when I watch the Fast and the Furious, the first one, and Vince tells Brian to go to Fatburger and then calls him the F word? What a hilarious exchange. I mean, crazy word to use, but a hilarious exchange nonetheless. I'm still laughing at it, okay? I will be laughing at you, son of a bitch. The end of the race is there. I feel like once it did save it and once it didn't. At that point, let's just see. No, it didn't save it. Okay, good, great. Locks the menu. It somehow locks progression in sort of any way. Very weird. I don't really know like what state of limbo it puts the game in when that happens.
I have beaten you, we will sit down together
Very
and
strange.
look at my collection of platinum transistors.
What? Platinum transit? What does that even... I've never... What? What is that? Are you a loser? I can get through the sprint. Maybe I need to preemptively close and open the game after every race. But that doesn't necessarily work because sometimes it absolutely crashes during the first race that I do of that session. It's not... Yeah. I'm having a less than positive experience with Horizon 1 on Xenia, which is annoying because I've had a really positive experience with Motorsport 4 on Xenia. You know what I mean? Like Motorsport 4 was like really good. I'm not using the exact same build, Harukawa, no. I'm using a build that basically somebody compiled with some tweaks on the whatever file the thingy file is. TOML, the TOML file. Some small tweaks on that. Someone compiled it with like the DLC and the title updates together. Whether it's the newest one, it probably isn't. So potentially there's a better way to be doing this. What I will say is that so sort of the way that this game works is that if it's on a different title update and build and DLC and stuff like that, your save file doesn't work and or corrupts. So it's also difficult to sort of figure out in that respect as well. It sort of really wants a fresh save all the time. I don't know. Maybe there's some more tampering to be done. Is it simply arguing with your system? I don't know.
I knew I saw the speed in you.
People have mentioned that this game crashes a lot, but like, I feel like people don't mention it
Hey, I've got
this
something to deal with
much.
over at Race Central.
You know?
Be there to collect your orange wristband.
Hey, orange wristband, let's go.
That was cool. I'm getting hang of this now. One more race. Marco versus Lucky Boy. You can keep car if you win.
Is that my name, Lucky Boy? Fair. I'll take that. Let's go get that GTR. We'll want that. So what's next? Collect orange wristband. Oh, so we just got onto the orange wristband. Yeah. And what are there? 8 wristbands? Fingers crossed we've not got too much more to go. Because I don't want to... I mean, to be fair, I'm at 101 on popularity, so I feel like we're over halfway through. I feel like you can beat Darius Flint before you get to number 1. And we haven't necessarily been doing things to get our thingy up.
How about you come drive for me in that showcase event I
Is there 7
It's on your
wristbands? That is a part that I don't remember. I should, because they are my channel badges on Twitch, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I think I also spread them out. But... Marco Baran with the fedora. I'll get you in the 458. Let's go. GTR versus 458. Yeah, Rand, I guess it could be arguing with the system. Like, I'm sure Xenia builds and config files are ever so slightly different or react in a different way depending on the you know, the actual components that you have on your PC. Like, as you know, as basically everything does, you know, in terms of game development on PC versus a console is a standardized, like, every Xbox Series X or every Xbox 360 basically is the same as every other Xbox 360 or every other Xbox Series X. So it's easier to develop for one base thing. Can't necessarily develop, I mean, this was developed for 360, but the emulator, I mean, yeah, it can't necessarily build for my specific system as opposed to any others. He's fucked off, by the way, in the GTR. How am I supposed to deal with that? How do I deal? Please crash. Not the game, the driver, Marco Baran. Please crash. Crash your car. Just go faster. Yeah, I mean, I'll try. Am I gaining? 199. Oh, what's the top speed of a GTR? It can't be more than a 458. Can it? I guess this is modified to a degree, right? It's going to be top of S-Class, 2.8. I am gaining. I don't think I'm gaining enough. You just reached orange wristband. You're now 1/3 of the way through getting to the gold one. What do you mean 1/3 of the way to getting gold? Is it because the other wristbands are the next two are like a lot longer? Oh. Alright. So we're just driving like a civilian now. Shit. 3.9k for orange, 2.98. 9.8 for gold. In points. Yeah, but the amount of points you get per event scales. Yeah, it sort of scales. So I don't necessarily, it's probably definitely longer, but I think I'm more than 1/3. I think I'm more than half. Or maybe give or take at halfway through. Especially if I'm gonna sort of ignore some of the other bits, I'm just sort of beelining the wristbands.
Still waiting at Race Central. Congratulations, an orange wristband. You're knocking out some big names. I
Hell
hear
yeah.
Darius Flint is starting to worry about you.
80% open this bitch. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going for it. Ooh, plenty of options. Okay. Bose 80s Frenzy. Okay. BMW Battle, A-Class, Aston Martin Outrun, S-Class. S-Class Italian car. A-Class British. S-Class all-wheel drive. Well, that's this. We'd go do that and then this. Brembo Italiano. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but how much? So we need 1,600 points now. We get 180. Yeah, I need to win like 8 or 9 of those events, and I'm not winning them all, so I probably am gonna have to do like 12 events. Look, you know what? We'll at least play today out, no matter how much, you know, pain there is, and we'll sort of just come to a decision at the end of today, I think. But don't be surprised if this just disappears, because yeah, it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. The crashes are getting quite annoying, for sure. What's very annoying is that I tested it the other day and drove around the map for 40 minutes before it happened.
You surprised
Once.
everybody by getting this far, and something tells me
I guess
you're gonna
race
go
events
further
with
than
more
Forza's
cars
standard.
loaded and things like that
First, you
are...
have to beat Zaki Malik, though.
Yeah.
That guy isn't so polite on the track, believe me.
I guess they're, that's making it worse or more difficult for the emulator, potentially. All the different audio... it's audio... It's the audio that's crashing, right? So I guess it's all the different audio tracks and stuff like that.
An ordinary driver like yourself trying
I
to
don't know.
beat a highly skilled
I'm not going to try and
prince
diagnose it, 'cause
like
I'm
me.
certainly not going to try and fix it.
How exciting.
I can try and reduce it as much as possible and see if there are fixes out there, but I don't know. If we have to stop playing this, then it is what it is. We'll figure out what to do between now and Horizon 6, which will be mid-May. So this time, I mean, this time next month, we'll be playing it. Literally, this time next month. So yeah, hopefully everybody's really excited for that. I definitely am. I'm rather excited. I know they released some more. You know what I'm going to say about Horizon 6? Maybe other people felt this way about with other Horizon games, and maybe I felt this at the time, but I don't remember feeling it, but I am feeling it now with this one. I'm not, you know, whenever there's like Horizon 6 videos or gameplays that are coming out, or like, you know, they did like biome showcases or whatever on the Forza channel, I'm not immediately clicking on them all the time. You know? Not because I'm not excited for it, but because I think I've seen enough now. You know? Like, there's not seeing anything before a game comes out, and there's seeing everything before a game comes out. And I don't want to sit here and say that I feel like the game has been spoiled for me. I don't really, me personally, I don't think you can spoil Forza. But I definitely feel like I've seen a bit too much of the game, and that I don't want to say my experience is being robbed of me. That seems like an extreme way to put that. But in a sense, yeah, I sort of feel that way. I'm like, kind of just want to experience it now. My main reason for not watching anything is wanting to experience it myself. Yeah, and I think there's a level, I think I'm finding a level there for myself, Rand, whereas you sort of avoid like almost anything that you can avoid, you know, so you can experience it for yourself. I'll still watch trailers, I'll still watch some gameplay stuff and things like that and see what's going on, but I don't know, I feel like potentially this time round there's been a bit too much shown, giving influencers the whole map over a month before release was a bit much. Yeah, that's a big one, to be fair. Although, did they not have the full map during Horizon 5's like preview that they had as well? I think they did. I don't know. That's when they started doing like the early build previews, and I'm gonna say I feel like the early build preview is sort of, I mean, maybe I'm just gonna sit here and be a salty, you know, content creator because I didn't get it and stuff like that. I'm sure there's part of it somewhere that subconsciously is like that, but I think I would sort of prefer, like, at least the old way of doing it, which was, you know, the game comes out for creators, I don't know, maybe a week or 2 weeks before, and then maybe the NDA for it for content drops like a week before the game comes out, right? Rather than this early build preview that's like an entire month and a half before the game comes out. Yeah, that might be a bit much. the car list is probably the thing I'm actively watching. Yeah, I mean, the car list is one of those things where that is something I would look at beforehand. Absolutely. You know, I want to think about what cars I'm going to get at some point, and that's part of the excitement for me. But even, you know, like the intro race, that I understand that content creators weren't allowed to show the intro race, the Horizon, the initial experience race, but the actual channel did.
How exciting.
Maybe that should be one of the things that they hold on to. I don't know. I don't know. I guess these days we're in a bit of a new age of like, people really like, I think for the most part, to know everything about a game before it comes out and before they spend their money on it, you know? Like a game that doesn't show enough doesn't, you know, people are hesitant, you know? So I guess you hurt less people by doing it the way that they are doing it now. Like, I doubt people are going to be like, oh, well, I've seen it now, so I'm just not going to buy it because I've seen too much of it. You know? Games aren't cheap. Yeah, games aren't cheap. I think a lot of people really appreciate seeing everything they can. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe this time, did we show a little bit too much? Maybe? Maybe. And especially with the early content build, I guess there's, you know, there's sort of two ways of looking at it. There's the way of looking at it as in, like, if you give the creators the build and just let them make their own decisions on it, then they will, you know, talk about it in an honest way to their audience and stuff like that. And, you know, that's only sort of really positive, you know? But there's also, like, if you give a content creator the whole, you know, the preview a month and a half before it comes out, then, like, yeah, it's too much. I feel like maybe we've seen too much. Maybe we've seen too much. The age of the demo is gone as well. Like, we don't get a demo anymore, which I'm sort of okay with. Like, we don't get a demo. Okay, I mean, people don't really buy like that anyway anymore. Like, that just sort of, demos sort of faded away with things like YouTube and stuff, like having content creators play the game. Sorry, the actual point, you know what? I forgot what the point was when I was saying with content creators getting the early build. You get the honesty from the content creators and stuff like that, and they get to make their own videos on it, and that, you know, is good for them and stuff like that. But also, I sort of enjoy the idea of the curated marketing feed from the developers, from the publisher, whatever, right? Like, imagine if GTA 5, well, I mean, when GTA 6 is coming out, but let's just think back to GTA 5. Do you remember when GTA 5 came out, or was coming out, and we got all those trailers of, like, we got the initial trailer, and then we got another one, and then there was like maybe 3 trailers before we then started to look at characters. And then when we looked at characters, we looked at like online stuff, and it was just sort of like trailer after trailer of like, if you want more, then there's going to be more soon. And it was sort of like really curated, and they directed it in such a way that was really cool. I think that was the best marketing for a game, was GTA 5. Easily, I think. Was GTA 5's, like, all those trailers. And it's hilarious to look at the, like, if you watch those GTA 5 trailers with, like, the woman doing the voiceover and stuff, like, welcome to Grand Theft Auto Online. Have a look at some more modern game trailers. Everybody does that now. Like, there's, maybe not everybody, there's a good number of other games that adopted that style of trailer that I didn't see before GTA 5 doing it. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe that sort of thing did exist, but yeah, I don't think so. I think GTA 5 started it, and everybody else is trying to do the same thing, especially for like indie games and like lower budget games. They do that a lot. Come on, I need to beat Malik. Can I get some more points on the board? Yep. Thank you very much. No! Ah, shit. This is scary because I'm just extending the amount of time that I'm in a race for. Okay, good. Whew. Totally clean. No problem with that, Ref.
The drivers are starting to talk about
I'm new to
you.
Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of out of it a little bit. But, like, in actual playing it, and I have been for a while, but yeah, I dabble. Ignoring the Halo Reach beta intro with Aisha Tyler. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Which one was... Which trailer was that? With Aisha Tyler? I'm trying to think which one that was. First zero-turn win was done? What? What do you mean? First zero... Has that not already been done? I just type in Yu-Gi-Oh. I searched Yu-Gi-Oh on Twitter and I'm not seeing any. But Aisha Tyler was like the gaming celebrity for a little while. The beta introduction, the Vidoc that played for the first time, played when you first started from the ODST menu. With synchro summons and a hand play synchro emergency that you can win on your opponent's first play. That's not turn 0 though, is it? Bro. You don't know how to turn because it's all during your opponent's first turn. Oh, I get it. Okay. Well, has Exodia not been done when it's your opponent's turn? Has that not happened before? Like you open with Exodia? Is that not a thing? I don't know. That's cool though. Is it cool or is it... I don't know if that is cool. I don't know if that's cool, actually. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta is... I don't know. I mean, I played fucking Crystal Beasts when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Crystal Beasts... They are not close to meta. You can do some fuck shit with them and have some fun. They're not beating consistent meta deck. It's just not happening. And unfortunately, I only play and do stuff that I like. So I'm not gonna play like a meta Yu-Gi-Oh deck, really. The closest I got was playing like Exodia for a bit, but even that sucked, really. And just, you know, it did like 2 things, and if you couldn't do one of those 2 things, you just sort of lost. Yeah. It's difficult. Yu-Gi-Oh's a difficult game. Yu-Gi-Oh is fucking difficult. So much better than Pokemon. People don't even play Pokemon. It's not even a game. I think it is gaining popularity nowadays, but... It's only because people are trying to get the most expensive cards. Ooh. Guys, you know what we're going to do? And we've not done it in a while. I know you're excited. We're doing pick'ems. Call of Duty pick'ems. Oh shit, what were the results from last night? Why aren't the results on there? God damn it. Call of Duty League. So that was 3-0. Wow, I got... Right, so I got Surge Minnesota wrong. Thieves went 3-1. Okay, so I got that going the right way, but not... Heretics got 1 less map than I thought. And Gentlemates 3-1. I got that perfect. So, perfect with this one. Correct way, and this completely wrong. FaZe vs Boston, that should be... Boston have... 3-1. Falcons, Koi. Falcons did a role change, but I just don't think it's going to do much for them, so I'm going to say Koi. I think, you know, I'm going to say 3-2. That should be a 3-0, and Surge Ravens is actually quite interesting. Surge looked really fucking good last night. Ravens, they got 1 against Jensen. Let's say they go 3-1 again. Cool. Alright, boys. We're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! We're doing COD pick'ems. God. We're in the Venn diagram of things that people on my stream don't give a shit about, but I do anyway. Sorry, everyone. Toilet break's over. That's your equivalent to an ad break on the stream. Except from the actual ad breaks that happen, but I don't do that, Twitch does. Okay? And way worse ad breaks. Dude, I could be promoting like a gambling site or something, or I could do well, I'm gonna say I could do way worse. I couldn't because I've not had offers to do way worse. But get at me, companies. I could do way worse. Yeah, you pay a sub and get ads anyway. Whoops. You don't. I wasn't advertising anything there. Leave me alone. AVENTADOR. Fuck. Original AVENTADOR. I mean, how do people think that's not the best shape of AVENTADOR? How do people sit there and say anything that the SV and the SVJ? Guys, in the chat, there's a couple of you in chat. What's your favorite AVENTADOR? I feel like we've had this conversation maybe recently. Do it again. Do it again. The AVENTADOR's there. I want to know. We've had this conversation recently. Do it again. Look, it's not a ThatDrTomGuy stream if I haven't had like short-term memory loss and just asked you guys a question that I asked you 20 minutes ago. I like the refresh of the S, but Cyan is the best event. Okay, well that doesn't... Cyan, I don't think... They don't count. I wouldn't say. I meant literally AVENTADOR. AVENTADOR named. Not Cyan or... Because otherwise the Kuntash might. The Kuntash might. That's AVENTADOR based, right? The Kuntash? I think it... Is it? Or is it... It's not Revuelto based, is it? No, the Kuntash was before the Revuelto. Yeah, gotta be. I do like the new Kuntash. Like, I know a lot of people really don't like it because, I don't know, people just like, oh, the old one's better. Like, okay, but like, can we just appreciate what we have in front of us? SV is the best production of AVENTADOR. SC20 is the best pick for exclusive. Interesting. Okay. I just the original AVENTADOR, the lines are just, it's perfect. I don't like the AVENTADOR S though. The AVENTADOR S looks softer. The AVENTADOR, that AVENTADOR is like sharp. Feels sharper. Oh, the AVENTADOR J as well. Yeah, that's in this game, isn't it? Is it the AVENTADOR J? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Stand my ground when I say there's too many models for one platform. Yeah, I mean, that's just sort of the Lamborghini thing, though, isn't it? They actually make about 1 or 2 cars, but, like, they have so many variants and models and rebodies and things like that. God, about the 992. Oh, yeah, the 992 911 GT3 SC. Yeah. That happened recently. I forgot about. I think Porsche are now milking the GT3. You could argue that they were before, but I think they are now officially milking it. B-class there. Oh my god, I don't even have the thing there. Cabrio GT3, what was wrong with the Turbo S? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. What I need to do probably is, I need to do a little, maybe we need to go on the configurator. Is it on the Porsche configurator yet? Can I mess about with it? Can I make my perfect spec for one? Because if so, we might do that. That might be a good idea to do at some point. I always had a soft spot for the Reventon. Might be some new speed shift trauma. Ooh. See, I like the Sesto Elemento that we just drove back there. Reventon is also cool. That's a Murcielago though. So we got an Aventador. What's your Aventador pick? My pick is the Aventador S. Really? People really like the Aventador S, huh? Yeah. It is up. Oh, it is? We might have to have a play on the configurator then, eh? Maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow if I'm streaming. If I'm streaming tomorrow, I might go for a drive. I need to go for a drive. I am off on Monday and Thursday, so I could go on drives on those days. I don't know. B-Class, let's get the Integra. Manual only mix of GT3 and GT3 ST combo. Oh wait, the SC is manual only?
They say that motor racing is a rich
Lamborghini Invincible.
I say it's no sport. It's a battle to the
I'm sure I'd know it if I saw it. I just thought you were in my favorite Ferrari. Hey, I was in my favorite Ferrari. I think I mentioned it during the 20 car garage series a while ago. But if I have a 2-car garage, the 458 Spider is in it. It's the 458 Spider and an R34 Skyline is the 2-car garage. Yeah, 458 Spider is that car is genuinely perfect. Now you're in your favorite Honda. Yeah. One I was thinking about getting. It's just, I can't believe that an Integra DC5 Type R, at least in the UK, is about the same, if not more, than an S2000 of a similar condition or mileage and things like that. Like, I just don't, I don't know. I like an Integra. I really like it. I was thinking about buying one, but it's just crazy. PDK was too heavy. The PDK was too heavy for the GT3 SC, but the PDK isn't too heavy for the GT3 and the GT3 RS. You want to run that by me again one day, Porsche? You want to run that by me? Is there something I'm not understanding? 2-car would have to be a GR Yaris or Corolla and a 458 Spider. An absolutely respectable garage. I think I'd go Corolla, because I prefer the Corolla out of the Corolla and Yaris. Maybe it's because we get the GR Yaris here, and I feel like I see them all the time, and we don't have the Corolla, but yeah. I'm sure it's the other way around with America, where they feel like they might prefer the Yaris and the Corolla because they don't get it.
I can tell you're enjoying yourself. Never lose sight of that.
The SC is electric cabrio. Okay, so is it just the electric cabrio and a PDK gearbox together is too heavy to have? Is that sort of the idea, I guess? That still doesn't quite sit well with me. I'm gonna go do the PR stunts. Still doesn't quite. Yeah. There are too many 911 variants. Man, I mean, I would. I could almost agree Oh, shit. I could almost agree, but I feel like the 911 is the supercar. I know people are going to be pissed off at me saying supercar and not sports car, but is the supercar sports car, which I don't know. That
No time
you
for
can get in
babies.
any flavor.
Get over to that speed
You know what I
trap and
mean?
set an awesome
Like,
speed.
I feel like that's sort of what that car does and has done forever, is be available in a bunch of different variants and flavors and, you know, ways and stuff that if your particular want or need, you know, your particular idea for that car is to do this little thing over that little thing, then like there's a 911 variant to accommodate to that. But yeah, I mean, I am potentially a little tired. Fucking hell, I need a shave because I'm getting itchy on my schnoz. Too many 911 variants for the lack of Boxster variants. A lack of Boxster and Cayman entirely, actually. They don't exist right now. Although, I think they've turned around on, because what they were going to do is they were going to make electric Boxsters and electric Caymans.
Next time, will you take me
I think they
along
turned
for a
around
ride?
on that, so I think they're actually doing, you know, we're going back. It's crazy to me that they don't offer a Boxster or a Cayman now. Like, what? Even when they did exist, they didn't utilize them enough. They were getting close with, you know, they made the Cayman GT4, and then that was like the best car in the world. And then they're like, right, shit, GT4 RS, which is basically a 3 RS, but not sort of. Like, it was so good. Speaking of Boxster, I saw Boxster RS yesterday. Really? Boxster RS Spider, sick. I'm gonna say a Cayman in the UK. Oh shit, this is the damaged one. Whoops. The Cayman is a tempting sports car choice in the UK. Like a late 2000s Cayman something or other. S potentially, but that might be a bit much. That's a very tempting proposition. Not above an S2000, of course. At work, saw a take on at a stoplight, did my delivery at the same light. There was a Lucid. Ooh.
Get over there and take a great photo without damaging the car.
That's the most boring stoplight ever. Surprising amount of Lucids near me. Look. I mean, I don't think we get Lucid here in the UK, at least I haven't seen one, but man, we're getting so much fucking Chinese slop now. Like the J-Sus or whatever they're called, and the, well, MG as well, which, oh, British brand, but it's not, because it's just not. Yeah, I'm so sick of boring washing machines on the street now. Like, God, it's getting to the point where I see a Fiesta, and I'm like, ooh, a Fiesta. And not just like, ugh, we're so fucked. We're so fucked.
Right. Now the car is in shock.
Fuck
I don't
you.
like to use the P word, but I will. Perfect.
Penis. That is the P word. Oh, pizza has arrived. But I'm here streaming. Now, if that isn't love, guys, I don't know what is. Way too many people are content with NPC cars like Tesla's BYDs. Yeah, that was the other one in that equation that I was talking about there. BYDs. Ugh.
For the web. Get on location and give it your all.
It's just, I'm just sick of it. I'm just like, I know that people don't care about cars. I know that, I get that, that's fine. But those people, just buy like a Golf or a Mercedes A-Class or a BMW 1 Series or You know, there's budget, the Toyotas. Please, for the love of God, buy those. Don't just buy this Chinese piece of bullshit crap. Electric, by the way, usually, but not all the time. That's just not gonna last it's not gonna last longer than your finance deal on it. Which is the only reason people are buying them, is because they have really cheap finance deals and incentives and things like that for them. Like my friend, one of my best friends, Sophie, she has a Hyundai Kona. And look, I don't like cars like that. It's a nice car, but to me that is just some car. You know what I mean? It's just some car. But I would much rather prefer to see one of those than a BYD anything. You know what I mean? Like, I would just rather see a classic brand like Hyundai than a BYD or Lucid or fucking, I mean, MG should have stayed dead. Like, we could have kept that dead and everything would have been fine in the world. But, yeah. We'll just chuck all our batteries in a landfill, shall we? Anyone heard what's going on with NLS? No, what? So, what's up, dude?
I'm impressed, and I'm never impressed. It takes a lot of talent to win like that.
Ignoring that, near where I live near where 75% of all Volvo panels are made. There are also a lot of Peugeot in my area. I'd rather what? I'd rather see a Peugeot or a Volvo. Most people are copying because they are a foreign huge company taking over products people actually want. Yeah, I mean, they're able to offer it so cheap, so like, why wouldn't people I get it, but also just, I just wouldn't want to. Ugh. I totally understand what you mean by they don't care. If people don't care, that's fine, but I have to look at it, so please buy something like that. Big crash at NOS. Oh god. Hopefully everyone's safe. What crash? What? I was gonna say who, but I don't really know any drivers in NOS specifically. What cars? Advocate for better non-car options, and you'll see. Yeah. I mean, I think public transport is, yeah. I would look. Ugh. Public transport options would be great. There's a game over here where every Tesla you see in a row is the amount of inches your dick is. I once got to 7. Really? In a row, like as in one behind the other, or just like during a drive? Like how many you see on a drive? I don't see many like back to back in traffic or anything. In a genuine row? Oh, one. So I mean, you know, mission accomplished. We got the real result, boys. Oh wow, I don't really have a C-Class car. I mean, I've got the Mustang, but like I don't have like a nimble C-Class car. Oh. A lot of cars, really? Should I search this quickly? Not NLSD, Tom. Just NLS on Twitter. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a number of cars. Hopefully everyone's fine. Oh my god, from the inside of the... Eesh. That's that is an actual gaggle of cars. POV, the roads when for some reason I need to get somewhere within a certain amount of time. Was the track wet by chance? Maybe. Nürburgring. Don't rule it out. No rain? Wow. I was trying to watch, well, World Endurance Championship came back. That's this weekend. We skipped a couple rounds. Shout out warmongers in the world, such as Donald Trump and some other people. Fucking morons. Yeah, World Endurance Championship is on at Imola this weekend. I was watching qualifying earlier. That was fun. And another thing came up on YouTube, and it's a support series they're doing, Legends of Le Mans, which is basically like some older-ish Le Mans cars. Like, not crazy older, but like sort of late 10s from as far as I could see. But I didn't get a chance to see much of it on YouTube because the stream kept getting taken down. And it wasn't like a illegal restream, it was just the stream. But for some reason, YouTube just kept taking it down, so didn't really see much of it, unfortunately. Maybe I'll watch a replay at some point, but yeah. Like, got so much backlash after Bop and they're hiding it now. Look, I honestly try not to get too involved in all that stuff because, like, I don't know. I'm like, the realistic thing, like, is that us armchair viewers don't really know about it, right? We don't really, like, people are gonna sit there, like, it happens in F1 probably more, but like, we don't really know anything about anything, you know? People just like to pretend they do. So I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna think too much about Bop and whatever. Maybe that's because I'm a Ferrari fan, and the less I think about Bop or pay attention to it, the better. Because it might favor Ferrari. That'd be nice. But yeah, I mean, look, you can have the Bop argument every fucking time. There's like 7 races in a year. I want to just enjoy them, you know? I still have all the GT3 Revival stuff in my Watch Later playlist. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for Donington Historic, which is gonna have GT3 Revival there. That's gonna be so fun to watch. I think they just did, or was it testing at Paul Ricard? I think it was testing. I don't think it was actually. Maybe it was actually a race. No, it wasn't. Was it? It might have been. No, it was. It was. There was actually a race. Yes, there was actually 1 or 2 races, I think.
The crowds are loving you.
My friend is working it, actually. He's on the, or at least for that round. I don't know if he's doing all the rounds and stuff. I honestly thought he was done with that team. I thought he wasn't working with them anymore. But he was working at least last weekend on the BMW Z4 GT3. So that's fucking sick. For Barwell. So he did Barwell for British GT as well, and GT World Challenge, I guess, as well. But I don't think he's doing that anymore, but he is, well, he at least did that. I don't know what the entire situation, but yeah. So sick. I need to rewatch the full race for Revival.
An ordinary driver like yourself trying to beat a highly skilled prince like me. How exciting.
It'd be nice if the people finding the loopholes in WEC for Ferrari would, you know, do the same thing but for the F1 team. That'd be great. We get those guys over there, those little rule breakers, those little rapscallions. Get those over. We'll just give Charles Leclerc a little rocket ship. Lewis Hamilton, I guess, but Oh. What, to my understanding, is based on a simulated lap time, head time. I don't know. This is the thing. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to have some sort of conversation where I pretend to know about it. I don't know about what. I don't really know what needs to be done about this or that, or they need more weight, or they need a restriction on power. I don't really know. I don't really have the brain capacity to learn it either. I want to watch, I just want to watch some cool as fuck race cars go around, because the hypercar category and the GT3 category might be two of the best racing categories I think we've ever had. And the fact that we're getting them both on the track at the same time is just awesome. It's a shame that we dropped LMP2, but okay. It really is a shame that we dropped LMP2 for WEC. It's nice to see them when, you know, when they're in Le Mans, but like they should be there. WEC should be, like, World Endurance Championship should be a 3-class event, I think. I think it should be 3 categories. That's just me. Or I should say 3 types of car. Because then you've got LMP2, like Pro and Pro-Am, and P3 Pro and Pro-Am, or whatever, but yeah. ALMS is going 4 categories. Is it? ALMS is getting hypercar, isn't it? That'll be hypercar, LMP2, and GT3, and what, GT4? Super GT rules with a success ballast. I think British GT does that. I don't know how I feel about a success ballast. That feels like you're just fixing it for them to not win again, like twice in a row. Oh, is it P3s in ALMS? You might be right. I don't know off the top of my head. Not too familiar with the series. My cat trying to get in. Ugh. Long Beach IMSA race in 2 hours? No? Is that this week? It is? No. Is it IMSA? Is it IMSA? It is IMSA, isn't it? Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah, I guess so. What do I need? What? What are you meowing at me for? What? Chelsea, I'm on borrowed time. Coming up. No, you're not going on the desk, Chelsea. You gotta stop doing that, okay? I know it's sunny, but you can't. That doesn't mean you can just get on top. Okay, we're gonna bring you down. If we're gonna keep doing that, then we're not doing it. We're not doing it. You're not doing that. Honestly, this cat will just walk on top of my desk and then just sit in front of my monitor. We need an S-Class Aston and an A-Class UK car. So I'm thinking we hit 2 birds with 1 stone in that. Let's get an A-Class Aston Martin and then upgrade it as well. Such as a Vanquish? Ooh, A599. Ooh. What the? There's no Aston Martin Vantage in there. That's crazy. Yeah, sorry about the, yeah, this. It is what it is. 350 grand! We have to use this more than twice, boys. That was a lot of money. I didn't even think about it. Right, it's already A-Class, so we don't need to upgrade it right now. I would like to go to the paint shop and try to make a paint for it. in the blue. We all know the blue. Let's see if that's sort of close enough. That will absolutely do. That will do. That's good enough for me. That was decent. I still get PTSD of just trying to find the damn blue color. Yeah, I don't even... You know what's hilarious? I don't even remember what it's called now. It was absolutely in my 20-car garage. Was it Riviera? No. Shit, what was it? I don't know. I don't know what it was. Mexico blue? No. These are just Porsche colors. Wish I had to drive a little longer to get to the upgrade shops. That's okay, the game crashed. We might have to do it again. Am I on the right camera for... Yeah. Thinking then, am I on the right camera view for... I should actually go from there. I can. Yeah, I can. Cool. 56, 47, 60, 86. I mean, I could do that, or I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna, yeah, this is fine. I'll just do this. If anyone needs the color code for invisible wing mirrors, though, let me know. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. Apparently you just roll it. Well, I mean, we already had them. Can't see what's behind me. At all, actually. That's just the window up there. I don't know what part of the emulation broke that. But... yeah. It's not... It doesn't bother me. We're not driving in cockpit view, so it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really bother me.
I might have been born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I also had grease under my nails.
Okay, mate. I mean, you own a TBR, so you would have had to. Cars without mirrors are like people without ears. Yeah, it is strange, isn't it? Like, even though if you ask a designer or something like that, if like you were able to design a car without mirrors, it would look like sort of artistically look a lot nicer. But I feel like, to me, if you have a car that doesn't have some of the fundamentals of what cars should have, it looks strange. Like headlights, like tail lights, like mirrors, windows and stuff, like the wheels in the right place. You know what I mean? Like, there's just some fundamentals where it's like, for it to be a car, it needs these things. I'm fine with cameras. Yeah, I mean, things that just stick out there, sure. But I do think a mirror maybe looks better, I don't know. It looks weird without it. I'm not fine with cameras. Shout out to the FXX putting the exhaust where the taillights would be. Yeah, exhausts. The car doesn't have exhaust, it just feels strange. How you doing, Chelsea? All right.
Am I witnessing the birth of an honest-to-God race car driver?
My car doesn't have a visible exhaust unless you lay down. Really? Oh, hello, Chelsea. Coming up again. Don't know why, how you think you're going to do that. You definitely, come on. No. Chelsea. Oh, I'm going to have to kick you out the room. You are causing trouble. She's jumping up on the desk and she wants to run under the monitor to go to my window. But, like, she never does actually go to the window. It's not quite hot enough for her to be doing that. She just thinks she does. When it's, like, actually hot, she'll do that and she'll go to the window. She'll fall asleep or whatever. Which is great. But currently it's not that warm. So she won't actually do it. She'll just go there and then she'll come back out and she'll be like, oh, that was boring. Little asshole. Read the brick thing? On the cat? No. What? What are you talking about? What's wrong with you? Unbelievable. Cat's like cinder blocks. We do have a brick in the back garden. But, he doesn't really care, yeah. I've just been asked to pick a category for Jeopardy, and that'll be my specialist subject. Guys, what should my specialist subject be? Should I just say sex? That would be strange. My specialist subject in Jeopardy is sex. Forza Horizon 1. I mean, I think the obvious thing I'm going to turn around and say is cars, but I've asked them, is there a list of categories to choose from? Or can I just choose anything? Can my specialist category be Honda S2000s on Auto Trader within the last 2 months? Halo Forge maps? Yeah, how specific can I get? Dom's is COD Esports. Okay. I guess mine's just going to be cars, right? Is that my specialist? Japanese sports cars? I think I might generally just go for cars. Yeah, I mean, if he's got COD Esports. I don't know, how specific? Should I just say Halo? I don't know, how specific can I get? No, he said no rush. I'm gonna, yeah, let's mull it over. What's my specialist subject in Jeopardy? What is going on over there? Got until Friday. Okay, oh, this is next Friday's. This is next Friday activities. Okay, interesting. Me and the boys, we take Friday seriously. We call it Big Friday. We do stuff on Fridays. But as I mentioned earlier with the whole COD thing, that I can no longer play with my friends on COD because of the rank that I'm at in competitive COD. And some of them are at that rank as well, so like it's all the same. We can't really, we got to find things to do that aren't playing ranked COD, which is sort of the thing that we all really want to do, but we can't. So yeah, 2003 to 2006 Japanese sports cars that drove Top Gear test track in Series 1 through 6. Top Gear. Ooh. Top Gear could be a good specialist subject. Ooh. Top Gear could be a good one. Forza Horizon Barn Finds. Hey, we're on 3 out of 5 or 6 in this one now. Maybe try being less good. I mean, I could de-rank Rand. I don't think I'm gonna bother. It's so much effort to do it. I guess I could just load into games and just quit out immediately and, you know, instead of throwing, I could just quit and I get the bans and the, like, stuff like that. But it's oh shit. It's so much effort to de-rank, and I think I'll just leave it, to be honest. You know? Because it's not even like, even if I did, like, I mean, Crimson 1, realistically, I think if at my, like, best, like, when I'm playing my best, I'm like a Crim 2. Possibly teetering Crim 3 if I'm playing at my absolute best all the time, but I never do, right? So, like, realistically, I'm in Diamond, or Crim 1. So even if I did de-rank to, like, Diamond 3 again, it's like, that is sort of my true rank, but I don't know. If I was getting carried, if I was on a really good team and we were all performing at constantly great, iridescent, but I'm just not like that. Unfortunately, I am inconsistent. How tall Richard Hammond is in 360 standing on its side. Oh, what about the Xbox 3? What about, yeah, the Xbox 360 could be my specialist subject. This is an interesting... I don't... How specific... I assume one of the boys is curating questions about these subjects. Hot Wheels? No, I mean, I like Hot Wheels, but I don't think I'm knowledgeable on Hot Wheels. Like, I couldn't tell you what set the Pontiac GTO was in 93 or some bullshit. Like, I don't know. Has the Xbox 360 come with Uno installed? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the one. Hey, garage cars available, A-Class. 1990 to 1999. Do I have anything for that? Is the Dorst... apparently so. Oh, 99. Oh, but it's off-road, right? Wait, I have a BMW, an A-Class BMW. Don't I have a race for that? BMW Battle. Oh shit, yeah, I have a 1 series. I just watched that video again yesterday. The Uno one, great. Old Doorstuck's good as well. I've got an M140 because I have got a pop and bang tune and everything. Stage 2, you know. Bad accent, don't, you know. If only you could get an F1 rain light in Forza. Oh my god, that would be the worst thing in the world, actually. You'd get an F1 rain light in Forza. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, fellas, though, with the Uno coming on your Xbox thing, and Uno comes with everyone Xbox. I don't think Uno came with my Xbox. I actually don't think it did. I've never played Uno. I don't think I didn't play Uno. I didn't play Uno on my Xbox. I don't think I actually had Uno on my Xbox.
We are all stars in this.
Over once on your location. I swear I didn't have... I don't remember having Uno. I never played it. No one ever asked to play it. Sorry, Zub, this is an M135i, not an M140i. Finance didn't let me have it. Your credit score didn't let me. I think This is an E92 V8 though, that's fun. Been searching for an OG Xbox for a singular game. What game? What was the game on the OG Xbox where you played as like a felt, like, I don't want to say doll, but like just a little felt, like, yeah, doll, sort of. What was that? Voodoo Vince. That was what that game was called. I had that. I played it like a little bit. I drove a GATM 3 at Donington. Oh wait, did you have your fucking track day? Did that happened? Wait, what the hell? Where are the pictures in Discord? Why aren't you telling us about this? Dude, you drove a G80? Hell yeah. And at Donington, that's fun. Jet Set Radio Future. I wasn't allowed to take many. Ah, weird. That's weird considering there are spectators who go to those open days just to take pictures. Like, I'm sort of thinking of doing that potentially this week. I don't think anything goes on Mondays, but oh, it was the work event. Oh, you're right, it was a work event. Okay, that makes sense. Tire testing. Yeah, okay, fair. Tire testing for Ling Long. Blacker. Holy Noah. Mucho machos. Brilliant. Oh, it's Bridgestone. Oh shit. Cool. This thing has understeer. Not even front wheel drive. Sweet. We'll take third. That's not too bad.
You did well out there just now, but don't let the pressure get to you.
120, 430 points till we get to purple. We're getting there. We might need to start performing a little bit better in some of these races, though. Uh, 1980 to 1989 car. And I have... Is that going to be the Bugatti EB110, potentially? Three-wheeled a Duke? Oh, yeah.
Well, let's...
S-Class, 1990. Yeah, it's going to be the EB110. So let's upgrade the EB110 a little bit so we get to the top of the class. Oh, the EB110 on its own... Yeah, it needs the Veyron engine to be going crazy, right? Is the cat... Yeah, let's get it. Desk. You can't do that. No desk. Right, what about type then? You're not coming up either, girl. I'm playing video games. Sorry. Already have race springs, all bars. Oh, it's heavy. Holy shit, it's heavy. 3,004. Why is it so heavy? Oh, is it old four-wheel drive? Is that why? Maybe that's why. old all-wheel drive be heavy like that. Right, cool. That'll do. Idea, Tom. Don't do hard. I could switch to difficulty. It seems a bit silly to change it now. Quad turbo all-wheel drive V12. Is this a V12? I don't really know about the EB110 if I'm being honest. Again, not really a car that really did anything for me at all. It's cool. It's I mean, you know, older Bugatti, kind of cool. You know, it looks cool. But I mean, the Veyron's my guy. That's, you know, that's my guy.
You've got talent, but your car could be better. Put some upgrades on it, and you'll stand a better chance in this event.
1980 to 1989. This is 1992. Tom can't read. You know what? You're right. I can't read. I can't read at all. I just didn't read that at all. Do I have any other races that this could go into? I need an I need an A-Class Ferrari. Ah, well. God, what a shame. We'll go do that. Good girl, Chelsea. Going up on the bed. Good girl. I mean, what other choice do I have? What? Duh. 75 grand? Duh. Obviously, I'm gonna buy a 355 Challenge. One of the best cars in this game. I had a 112 scale model of a EB110 growing up. Really? Cool. I don't know if it's realistic. I'm gonna choose to believe it is. This car sounds amazing. Yeah. Sounds incredible. I think I just need to really put power in there. I'm just gonna do a power build. I am such a Forza player right now. You could put an Enzo V12. I think 355 Challenge was bought on every single playthrough of this game. It had to be, right? To get into a Ferrari in A-Class for 75 grand, you aren't really presented with a choice. Guys, I don't want to jinx anything. Not crash in a little while. It's been a minute. Despite dude, 250 PTO. You can't afford that in the game. That's guys, look at the preview and tell me what's wrong with that. Guys, that's a really weird looking 355 Challenge. I'm not a mechanic or an expert. I don't think that is what that car is. That might not be a 355 Challenge. Brilliant. Great. Emulation's great. It's flawless. Might be actually just an MR2 with a kit. This was the 355 Challenge was base game content dub. So, absolutely everybody had it on. For this event specifically, everyone had it. Unless some people were like, ooh, the Testarossa, but yeah. I mean, maybe the 288, I guess, but like, it costs so much money. The TDC 355 with a wing, yeah. The MR2, man. With all the Ferrari logos around it. I hope the mats underneath aren't as sludgy as theirs was. That was disgusting. Guys, where do you get, at least in the UK, so I guess this is pretty much a question for Zub and Zub only. Where do you get your, like, where do you get aftermarket car mats from? Where do you get your car mats from? I need some for the S2000, but I don't know where to get. I mean, I could just get generic sort of ones on, like, just a random generic website. But yeah, got mine off Mountune. Oh, okay. How? Okay, this one can go for anyone in the chat. How much would you guys spend on mats for a car? How much would you spend on those? Oh, 250. Yeah, you're out. I spent 40 for 4. Right. Okay. Yeah. So 10 each. Right. Yeah. Okay. So, I haven't bought anything, and I wasn't going to, but I'm looking at mats for the S2000. It sort of needs some, but the S2000, like it has like a little tunnel that it sort of has to go over, and for ones that kind of do that hump and go over that hump,
You're really
like
getting the hang of
200
racing at this
something
level.
pounds, and I'm not doing it because that's ridiculous. But yeah, I need to keep looking. I think what I do. But there's some silly boys out there. Should I try and find them? Let me have a look. Honda S2000 Max. I mean, these, okay, so these are genuine, apparently. So, like, okay. This isn't showing my address or anything on here, is it? No. Like, you see this is like the driver's side here. It has, and the passenger side, to be fair, goes over. There's like a little tunnel thing that it has to go over. But yeah, £255. Won't be doing that, but I do need something to go over the tunnel. So, don't know. RAC shop. Yeah, S2000. You see what I mean? Like these ones that you're looking at here, they don't, there's like the front bit, they don't go over that tunnel. They don't do that. So I need to find something that does do that as well. Right, I need more. A-Class 1990 to... Oh, that's what I was thinking about. Maybe. No. 1990 to 1999 A-Class. Off. It's definitely an off-roading. Yeah. Regular carpet and some scissors. That'd be a terrible idea. $250,000. No. RS4. Oh, other RS4. 42 grand? Yeah. Let's do it. Brilliant. That's the perfect color. Keep it that way. I like that color. I did say simple, not good. You're not wrong. Even most factory ones stop at the tunnel. Yeah, but it's sort of... So on my... I mean, maybe I just need to have a look at it and see if... Brilliant. It did... Hey, Arakawa, it took a while though, didn't it? I think that audio buffer thing has helped. I think it has this time. Oh my god, I could put the V10 in it and just call it quits. For $1,000. For $1,000? We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. For $1,000, an R8 V10 engine in the RS4? Yes, please. I spent off TDC for his. This is in storage. Yeah. Maybe. I have watched the video of him getting his S2000 at least 3 times now. Really, really spurred me on to get my own. Gotta say. It did. Shout out TDC. Probably my favorite channel, at least for car stuff, if not generally, right now. I've got Regulation Podcast and Regulation Gameplay, but yeah. TDC Mondays and, well, Fridays as well with the second channel, and then Cream in the middle of it. Brilliant. Creaming my peanuts. Shout out Creamers.
The officials won't let you into this event unless you select a different car.
Did I just did it again, didn't I? I just did the same thing again, didn't I? Was I looking at a different event, or was that... I was just looking at... Guys, am I fucking stupid? Do my glasses need glasses? I'm just incapable of reading shit. I'm losing it. Oh, no, that's what I wanted. Guys, this is what I wanted to do, actually. I was looking for that event. I just clicked the wrong event. That's what it was, guys. Speaking of the 355 earlier, there's a 355 bill now for sale in Sweden, 110k, 1900 miles. That doesn't... no, that doesn't seem as expensive as it could be. 1,900 miles, that's fucking brand new. My car just hit 77,000 miles, the S2000. Is this RS4 from Birmingham? No, fortunately not. Not got a pop and bang tune, and it's not got a stage 3 remap. Unfortunately. This is not the Audi Quattro I arrived in. Oh! Guys, that's right. I switched car because I looked at this and I'm like, no, I don't want to drive the Ford GTX 1. This is the preview for the RS4. That one I can't be blamed for. I mean, I kind of bit, but like, not, you know, come on. Not too much. Make sure they're on. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing is fucking flying. This thing is flying. What's up, fellas? Oh, Sosa's about to get it. Oh, he's fine. He got away with it. It's fine. Oh, dear. Someone taught me out of buying a TDV8 Range Rover. Because you have an RX-8 to buy. You have a Mazda RX-8 to buy. TDV8 Range Rover does not have a rotary. In fact, it has a V8. More would go wrong on the Land Rover than it would on the fucking on the RX-8. I know S-Crash was bad. Oh, was it? Well, I mean, we saw some pictures of it earlier. It looked pretty bad. Hopefully everyone's getting out unscathed, which we're not getting out unscathed from this race, apparently. Ooh, how do I go from that to laughing at Horizon 1 again? How do I do that? Third time lucky? Hopefully we can actually finish this one. I mean, I've built an RS4 V8, V10 with it. Go for it. Speaking of things that are for sale, there's currently a 200SX with an Audi R8 V8 pushing 1400 horsepower for 60k. What? What? That's... I mean, that's more than a project build. Oh, Sosa. Oh! This son of a bitch. He knew it was coming this time. He knew. He avoided it. Champion. Ooh. You turn the Dorito into the Land Rover. Yeah, I don't think it would move. Oh, Sosa, you poor soul. Oh, double kill? Not really. Oh, Sosa's had a bad time that time. Sorry, mate. I swear I am fully steering one way there, but game didn't want any part of it. Dude, I'm only 82nd popularity now. We're actually getting up the popularity ranking pretty quickly. I feel like I remember playing this game and not being number one by the time we got to Darius Flynn. But maybe we will be. I don't know. This way, the engine is part of the car in front, not where the engine should be. Hey, my car is front mid-engine. I'm just saying.
How you win championships. Keep those points rolling in.
Most of the engine's behind the front axle. Just saying. 140 points. Okay, come on. We can get 140 points on something. 120 for one of those. 180 for an orange. Do I have any other one? Okay, what's this one? Was C-Class Mini Mayhem. I have one of the old 180. Oh, I can buy an A-Class Lotus. Or apparently this I have something for. S-Class 80 to 89. What do I have S-Class 80s to 89? Not the Bugatti, that's for sure. Does it want me to? I think it wants me to upgrade the Quattro. I'm not doing that. I think I'll just, should we just get a mini or a low top? Get a mini.
What can I do you for, kid?
We could use the mini that I've got, the C class, right? Yeah. Oh, I already have a mini at the top of C class. Oh. Right then. Oh, okay. I thought I'd have to upgrade it. No, I guess these things are hopped up when you get them. Okay, cool. Whatever. Sweet. I have a count there. Good. My 1.3 litre makes as much power as 9k RPM 2 litre. Look, man. Fun. Fusion. Oh. He's rather nice. That's rather nice. I gotta say, you know what? My Mito didn't particularly have it. I guess it's because it's a shorter shifter in the S2000 than the Mito. But like the actual, what I'm finding out today was called the shift boot, which is like the leathery bit on the shifter. I don't like that. I just want a fucking, I just want a lever. I don't want the rest of it. But you can't just have a gated thing. You can't just do that. You can't make everything a gated manual. I guess that meant something, but I never really thought about it. I will say, the S2000 has like a really short throw gearbox, which means misshifting is much easier than it used to be. I'll say that much. Not that I have misshifted it, but I certainly have knocked on the door of second when I meant to go and visit fourth. You know, allegedly. That can cause a problem one day. I hope it doesn't. Shit, I need to win this, don't I, to get all 180 points? Oh. Maybe I should have got a new mini. Maybe that would have been better than this thing. And the Mr. Bean will be on. Oh, shit. If you need the top of third. No, exactly. So, I think what's saving me on that, Kyle, is that there are a lot of revs anyway. So, like, it will be fine. It's not like I go into 2 and suddenly, you know, being in 8,000 RPM is a terrible, like 8,000 RPM is sort of where it wants to be. So like, maybe I'm helping it. Not helping it, but you know what I mean. R53. I don't know what that means in Mini Cooper stuff, but yeah. I nearly traded my Primera for an RX-8 owned by an old lady. Why don't you do that? What the hell? Do that. Do that. Right now. Do that. Do that. Ah, shit. How many points do I get for that? 90.
That was the past. This?
Yeah, okay. I'd rather go and do another race than try and do that again, because I don't think better. But now I only need 50 points, so I can go and do just about anything. Did I do that one earlier? There we go. We'll go do that. Her kid stopped it. Also, the RX-8 never saw more than 5,000 RPM. Ooh. I mean, you want to rev them. I mean, you got a short shift on the commute, you know? If you're just driving normally, then you gotta do it sometime. You can't constantly be in the top 10% of the revs, you know? Right. Oh shit. Hello. Hello, Puffin. I have new plans for Audi rims. Send a pic on Discord. Do it. Get it in the Discord server. I'm not literally right now planning to buy rims for the S2000. I'm really not. I don't really want to do anything too big to it. At least for the first year, maybe even first few years of it. But I don't know how rim sizes and stuff works. How do rim sizes? How do I know what size rims? Not just like 17s or 16s or whatever, but like all the other, how do I know what to get for my car? Most websites have a configurator. So get a set of BCs and some RPF ones. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to just keep it simple, yeah. You put your reg in, model year, it shows the correct size. Okay. Could you send me that website? Oh, Zub's been on the hunt for some 2000. That's what right. This is what I'm saying. Right? This is what I need, right? One that goes over the tunnel as well. There's one there. £188. For mats? For mats? Sorry, mate. Yeah, if you put them in the Discord server, it's better. So then people don't really... I don't want people to get the habit of just DMing me all the time. You know what I mean? And plus, if you put it in the server, other people can look at it. So... in Germany, the biggest rim cell is a stress-free button. It always shows rims that fit the car. That would be gorgeous. That would be lovely. Why doesn't Facebook Marketplace? That's the cheapest 4-piece I saw. You get 2 fronts, fuck all, it's the hump one. Yeah, that's what it means of it's the hump bit. The hump bit is the bit that's just like silly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Surprising me.
I'm gonna DM Tom my nuts. Don't.
Surprising me, that is.
Maybe do. Maybe do that. Hey! Purple wristband.
Purple wristband. Amazing. I'm swinging past Race Central. I'll catch you there.
Purple wristband. And we go beat Zaki Malik for the LFA. I don't... Did we see his LFA at all?
We must race again. And if you win this time, my car is yours.
I don't even know if we race the LFA at all. So we on the... Oh, yeah, this is the second to last wristband that we're going to be on. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. There might only be one more stream out of this, which, you know what? If it's crashing at the rate that it is currently crashing at, might be doable. I'm going to say 1 or 2 more streams. Because you know what? We've only done races today. We haven't done any showcase events at all. We've got 3 right there. Not that we need to do them all, but yeah. Let's at least go and get the LFA from Zaki Malik. Getting some info from last night's tornadoes. 150 watches, 200 hail warnings, 300 tornado. Intercept vehicle was stabbed with a corn cob. Is the corn cob okay? I'll have a look in the Discord in a mini. Actually, it's a bit of a long drive. We'll have a look now. Ooh. Fucking hell, that is slammed as... That couldn't be any more slammed. So do we get the link for the... No, we didn't get the link for the Rims website. Basically, you know what? I'm also sort of like... So, anybody who knows me, some of you guys do, you'll know my favorite rim of all time is the Volk GTC. Or the 21Cs, I think they're called now. One or the other. Well, it's the Volt GTCs, but I guess the 21Cs are like the new version of them. 21Cs is a variant, yeah. But I guess they're like the newer ones. So I guess the question sort of really is, can I get Volk GTCs on an S2000? So I've seen pictures, but I don't know if they are... Or I don't know if they're 21Cs on. I don't know. I haven't seen too much. Also, yeah, is it just silly money and I shouldn't do it? Potentially. So maybe this is a dream that dies very quickly, but let's just theorize and think about it. Like, could it be done? Like, if I'm about to spend 180 quid on floor mats, then what's a couple grand on some wheels? S2KI fitment. I mean, I've been living on S2KI, so if it's in there and I just haven't right, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, this is like in many years. What's this one that you sent me? 57 quid.
Come pick it up.
Oh wow, 57 quid, and apparently that goes over. The floor mat? The bump in the floor mat? Does it? This one? Oh yeah, I've seen these pictures, yeah. So this guy got these. You think that looks stupid? I think with my blue car and these being in bronzy goldy, I think that might look better. I think the black and red is a little... Nah. Needs dish. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, here, look, here's another idea. Forza Horizon 6 comes out soon. That will have a Honda S2000 in it. That will have a number of rims in it. Gran Turismo 7, I've also been messing around on Gran Turismo 7. And you know what, actually, I was looking on Gran Turismo 7 the other night, actually. And I'm not entirely convinced by GTCs on the S2000. I have to say. So look, I'm not obsessed with the idea of getting new rims like soon or anything like that. This is something that maybe happens years down the line if I decide that the S2000 is something I really do want to keep for a while. I mean, I kept the Mito for 3 years. We'll see how long I keep the S2000 for. I'm not planning to get rid of it already or anything like that, but we'll see how living with it and if I want to keep it sort of thing happens. Yeah, we'll see. What you need is an Edwin. Yeah, right. So Edwin, good nerd, knows what he's on about. And you know what? With the way that he does fitment and stuff, perfect. I could use a guy like that. What I don't want is RPF ones. Although RPF ones really do look good, I don't think I want. So, yeah. I don't know. I need to conceptualize what my car would look like on a bunch of other rims. But the SDK is a 1 of 2 car garage because it will be horrible in the winter. So it's going to be my one car. The upside is that I don't drive. I don't have to drive very often. Like, I'm not daily commuting. Like, when I say it's my one car, it's my daily driver. I don't drive daily. Like, it's gonna get 3,000 to 4,000 miles a year, probably. Maybe a little bit more, but like not even. It's UK winter, not Alaska. Yes, but in the UK we do like putting salt on our roads, so it doesn't help the rust situation. It doesn't. The UK doesn't help with that. And rust, rear corrosion is already an MOT advisory on my car. So when it comes to the MOT in August, we'll see what happens. I'll be asking. I'll be like, look, can we get, you know, what's the deal with getting that sorted? How much is that going to cost me? How long does it take? Do I give up now? Like, what, you know, what's the dealio? We're about to, you know, August is basically going into winter, right, for the UK. So, is there anything we can do to protect it for those 6 months or whatever, or, you know?
Accept this vehicle with my admiration.
Hey, what's up? Your wristband is still waiting at Race Central.
Yes. Oh, I went to Race Central last time and I didn't go and get the race. Well, I did it now.
The purple wristband is the second
RX-8s in the UK are cheap. Oh yeah, that's RX-8s in the UK are cheap. Like $4,000? Not even potentially. Let's see. Can we have a quick look? Mazda RX-8. There's 15 on Auto Trader. That's actually less than I thought. The cheapest one, which is 117,000 miles, so yeah, £2,500. The most expensive one is 30,000 miles, 13 grand. That's give or take what I spent on my 2000. Are they cheap because of the maintenance cost? I think they're cheap because maybe some maintenance in there, but like also, I think they just sold a lot of them. I think they are popular. Like, they were popular, you know, they sold a few. They're not completely rare cars. Right, well, purple wristband, we've got a number of races. 210 points for winning. So that's cool. 2,230 points to get to the next wristband, which would be the final wristband. So this is a good place, I think, to leave this off here. Where are we leaving it off? Do we have a quick trip to the garage and see where we're at exactly? So we have
Let me know
garage.
what you need.
We have 932 grand, not bad, and we have a full host of cars that I'm not going to read out all the names of, but we got a few. We've got a couple of, you know, we're at top of S class now. We should go and get some R3s at some point. These are the barn finds we've got, so we've got 5. Which ones did I guess correctly? I didn't guess the Bugatti correctly. 1. Did I get the Cuda? I don't remember if I got the Cuda. I got the DB5 and I got the Gullwing, so I'm at least on 3 of 5. Did I guess the Cuda correctly? I don't remember. I'm at least on 3 out of 5 on barn find guessing, so that'll be fun to see if we can guess the rest of them correctly. Yeah, not too bad. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to part 3 playthrough. I think the crashing has got to a bit of a better state right now. See if I can stabilize it any further, but it is not great. Some work to be done, but yeah, I think we will at least play one more part of it, which may well be the final part anyway. So we'll see how we get on, but thanks for watching part 3. I'll see you guys later.